Maybe you have a set of ideas that maybe is out of date or holding you back. Maybe those assumptions that things will or won't work are now incorrect. The world is changing all of the time, and you need to keep a check of yourself to make sure your own assumptions and principles are changing as well. Keep your mind open to ideas and experiences, and try to experience and learn about everything around you all of the time. Always keep that inquiring mind. Keep your mind active and busy. Why are we doing it like that? How does that work? What would happen if we did it in a different way? Learn from experience, question, and check everything. I'm sure there are always many ways to advance, change, and improve things. If you don't, other companies will, and you'll be left behind. Able to understand other views. If somebody disagrees with you, maybe they have a point. Maybe they are trying to indicate to you that maybe they have a better idea, or maybe your idea needs some improvement. Be careful that you are not too protective of your opinions and your ideas. Keep your mind open to other people's experiences and ideas, as well as your own. You might be locking out or closing down somebody that has the best idea and will help your company and your progress greatly. Even if somebody disagrees with you, listen and see what you can learn from that. They could well have a point. Look at your own strengths and weaknesses or limitations. You are not expected to know everything. That's why you have specialists. That's why you have departmental managers, or whatever it might be, directors of different sections of your company. You need to have a good overview and keep a good sight of your long-term goals. But it doesn't mean to say you have to know everything. Look at your strengths and look at your limitations. Then say, okay, this is an area that I'm not so strong in. Maybe I need to delegate, or maybe I need to question and get some more information before I act. Look at your own personal practices. You must understand the impact you have on others, especially when you're in a leadership role. Your actions and your reactions, your facial reactions, your body language, not just what you say, has a large impact on your company. So look carefully, be fully self-aware on your impact on others. If you are unable to delegate, then you may well be doing too much, and stress-wise you will get overloaded. Maybe you have an issue with delegation, or maybe you don't have the right teams around you, or maybe you need to reorganize things in a different way. So look at your own behavior, how it's affecting you, as well as how it affects others. Maybe you are biased against something simply because you had a bad experience from that company, that person, that product, whatever it may be, previously, but this company has changed. Maybe they did have a bad period, etc. And maybe your bias now is wrong. Don't forget, our main biases come from our cultural background, from friends and family, etc. when we're very, very young. We have to keep a check, especially during globalization, that these biases are up to date. Maybe they are wrong. When we read newspapers, when we look at articles, there is a huge amount of bias in many of them based on what the readers expect to read in that particular paper, and also the author's bias as well. So check from different sources and check yourself to make sure you're not being inappropriate with your biases. You can obtain analysis and feedback from a variety of sources. That's important, to get a variety of sources. Try to get as wide a range of views as possible. This will help you to overcome other people's bias, or to get the full picture. The practical now application of all of this is you need to ask the right questions. If you say, how's it going? Oh, it's going all right, thanks. Good. It means nothing. It's nice that you as a leader will ask, how things are going. It shows that you have some interest in what's happening. But other than that, you are not getting appropriate information. If you say to somebody some process that you want done and you say, do you understand? And they go, yep. And they go off and do something completely different. And how often with yourself does somebody say, do you know what you've got to do? You go, yeah. And you go away and think, oh, what was it we had to do? I didn't really understand that. And you're hoping that somebody else did. So asking the question, do you understand, is going to get the wrong answer. People don't want to say, no, sorry, I don't understand you. So to save face, you say, yeah, sure, and you'll hope to work it out later. So ask the right questions. If I give some information to somebody and I want to check they understand, so, okay, can you just tell me, what is it I want you to do? And then they repeat it back to me and it's not in the correct order or it's different. It's not their fault. Maybe you didn't communicate the issue or the requirements. Just tell me again, what is it I want you to do? Now you know that they've got it. Simple, huh? Ask the right questions. Concentrate on supporting the development of others. If you are supporting others, others will support you. Set out a logical plan that people can follow and understand. If they don't understand it or it's confusing, then they won't be able to follow it very well. And if that's the case, they will be demotivated. Set the standards in the organisation that you expect. If you expect everybody to be on time, you need to be on time. Set the examples. And always stay energetic and positive so you can show that this is a positive, energetic company and we are excited to work here. As a leader, you must be looking outwards.